No, I won't do 39. No, I'm doing 40. Okay, so we got to write it like this. Okay, so this is going to be our answer. That's going to be our remainder. This is what we're dividing by. Okay, so let's do it. All right, so are we missing any terms on this guy? No? Okay, it's saying that this is our value k. And so what would the factor be that we're dividing it by? Like if we did long division and k was 1/5, what would be the factor we're dividing by? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? No, you guys just listening to her rant over there, not even paying attention? Okay, so we got x minus 1/5. That's what you get with this. Okay? Because if this is our k right here, that's what we're dividing by. The 0 is 1/5. Okay, so I got my little birdie house. We got a 1/5. And we have 10, negative 22, negative 3, whoop, and then 4. Wow! Wait, which one? This guy? No, they're just giving you the 0. So we're going to have a 1/5 right there. Okay, so bring down to 10. I get 10. What is 10 times 1/5? It's 2. And then we add that, we get negative 20. So I just went 10 times 1/5, which equals 2. And then I added those, and so I just brought down to 10. So what is 1/20, or negative 20 times 1/5? That is negative 4. And if I add those two together, I get negative 7. Negative 7 plus 1/5, or sorry, negative 7 times 1/5 is negative 7/5. Now 4 plus that, I gotta have common denominators here, so let's change that to be a 5 on the bottom, and then what would be on top? 16, right? No, 20. 20 plus negative 7 is that would be 13. Yeah, 5 right here. Okay, so we got our remainder, right? Okay, so this is let me write it out. We got 13/5, because that's our remainder, and we're dividing that by x minus 1/5. And then we have 7, it's a negative. We have negative 20, that's an x. And then we have 10, that's an x squared. Okay, so this times x minus 1/5 would equal this. Right? Since this is our answer, if we were to multiply this times x minus 1/5, we would get this. You guys agree? Okay, so I'm not going to multiply this all the way out because this problem is asking us to write it like this. So I'm going to take this right here, the x minus 1/5, and I'm going to multiply it times the last part, which is, if I just multiply this times the last part, that would just cancel out the denominator, and we'd be left with 13/5. You guys still tracking with me?
Well, why would you only multiply by that one?
Because I want to have the x minus 1/5, so we can see what our k is. And then I want to have the 10x squared minus 20x minus 7. That's our q of x. And then you have plus, because then we multiply this times our remainder. We have plus 13/5. So this is your r. And what's multiplying to our q? Our x minus k. Really, the main concept here is synthetic division. If you can do synthetic division, that's great. Now, if I actually multiplied this out and then added 13/5, do you think we would get that? Yeah, because that's what you're saying. Go ahead and multiply it out because you foos won't do it. All right, let's do it. What is x times that? 10x to the third. X times that? Negative 20x squared. What is x times the negative 7? Negative 7x. What is 1/5 times that? Ooh, come on. Negative 2x squared. And what is 1/5 times that? Positive 4x. And 1/5 times negative 7? Yeah, okay, sorry, it's negative 7. Yeah, so it's negative positive 7 over 5, right? And then we have our plus 13 over 5 from this guy right here. What is 7 plus 13?
20 over 5.
So this is going to be 20 right here, and it's over 5. And what is 20 divided by 5?
4.
4. So all this junk right here is 4. Okay, so we have 10 x to the third minus 22x squared plus negative, 3x, and then we have our plus 4. So did we get the same thing that we started with?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We are
What's
awesome.
the point of doing that?
It's just different ways we can write the answer. I think if we take a deep look at the fundamental theorem of algebra, writing it this way helps with the proof of it.
Okay.
But we're not going to take the time to do that right now.